Xiao! Cloud Retainer! Madam Ping! We're here! Any news on Zhongli? Wait, are we missing 2 adepti?
Well, Shenyun banned Mountain Shaper from Mount Outsong for 3 days.
Oh, then what about...
The scheme to plant mint in one's abode was one those 2 fools devised together? And when it comes to punishment, one does not discriminate. His banishment ends in 3 days as well.
Wow, that's pretty
Let's get down to business. We have news of Rex Lapis.
Huh? Isn't that...
Yes, Rex Lapis's geopillar. It descended from on high this morning. He must have sent it for a reason.
So, what does it mean?
Not necessarily. It could be a mess traveler. You alone.
Oh, so it must be for the traveler.
Give it a try.
Come to the spring on Mount Qingse. I have left an entrance for you.
Well,
Just as one surmised, it seems that Rex Lapis will not countenance our involvement in this.
That would not surprise me in the slightest. He's always had a soft spot for the traveler, after all. But be that as it may, we have served Rex Lapis for millennia now. In other words, I'm sure...
that's right. So you mustn't let your guard down.
All right, let's get going. We'll try not to keep you all waiting. Keep your eyes peeled. He should be around here somewhere.
Who could have imagined that the once mighty Geo-Archon might end up so? Sitting on a humble stool in the woods, quietly weaving moonlight? You really do look like an old...
This is a Shao lantern, not a moon lantern. In ages past, when the gods waged war and the world was in turmoil, these lanterns were lit to guide fallen warriors back to their home. Had you tarried in the mortal realm for but a little while longer, you might have become quite accustomed.
Even so, it bears such a striking resemblance to the moon lanterns they used to offer up to the heavens. Could this truly be...
Perhaps in some sense it is, yet in another, it isn't. For instance, who is to say that some of Langan's magnificent jade did not become part of the very foundations upon which Liyue Harbor now stands? It is conceivable that this ritual was transmitted in such a manner.
Now, let's not let ourselves get carried away. For all its splendor, do not forget that, in the end, even Langan could not escape its heaven sent. Alas, it is just a pity that the little creatures of this world may never again lift their eyes to the moon. But you, Geo-Lord, now that you rule this realm, why take the trouble? Not to mention that, are you not afraid that you might be sullied by the curse of time that was laid upon...
There is no risk to speak of. At least, not in comparison to that which you took when you defied the heavens all that time.
As I have stated, time and again, Geo-Lord, the ancient affairs of Langan have nothing to do with me. For I am but one of her deadly selves, severed before her demise. My name is not Zabai, but Zichao. Surely you did not take us for one and the same solely on the basis— Sorry to break it to you, but you seem to have found yourself the wrong— Anyway, do tell me, what—
Very well, then. I have come—
Oh? So, the Geo-Lord has set his sights upon Zubai's human soul.
The world outside is changing. With the new moon's birth, the confines of the Shadow Moon are gradually disintegrating. In other words, the heavenly soul is set to consequently, strange phenomena have manifested within Longon's former domain, leading to the earthly soul's reappearance as well. The last of the trio, the human soul, is in your possession.
Most intriguing.
My intention is to gather all three together, so that an old friend may finally make her return.
I must admit, it seems that some remarkable affairs are coming to pass in the outside world. Yet there is one thing you seem to have overlooked, Lord of Geo. Back in the day, it was you that freed me from that painting. And afterwards, I took up arms in your name. Together, we first subdued Chenyu Vale, then brought peace to Mount Qingse. It was for this cause that the contract between us was made. But now that the debt has been repaid, what cause have you to expect my aid?
Zibai and I have long been friends. Given not only that you were manifested from a corrupt desire within her divine form, but that you also possess a fragment of her soul. How can—
I think you'll find that we are now as separate and distinct as any two beings ever were. What once shone with radiant purity has long become dust. What you see is no longer what it was. Oh, great Lord of Geo. Should this still be unclear to you, I bid you take your leave.
It seems that the fault lies in my own lack of consideration.
Wait! One moment, if you will. Should this not be your opportunity to propose a new contract? Even those puny mortals know how to haggle when striking their bargains. Should you, the famed god of contracts, not— Come now, enough with the posturing. It's
Very well. I had, in truth, prepared a new contract.
I knew you would not come yet. You should know that I want for nothing, for I live in the mountains, carefree and untroubled. Occasionally—
Then why persist in telling them those ancient stories? I speak of what transpired before the—
That is merely my way of passing the time. And what of it? Would any believe, much less remember, the ramblings of a mountain hermit?
Those tales have long since spread throughout the mortal realm.
Who?
Should my words prove insufficient, I invite you to see the world for yourself. To this end, I have found you a pair of trusty guides. The Lantern Rite is presently underway in Liyue, and should prove quite intriguing.
So this, then, is the contract.
Indeed it is. Think of it as a
Surely you do not hope to offer this in exchange for Tsubai's shade. The foundation of my very...
Why not see for yourself? You can always decide afterwards.
Is that so? Then perhaps this deal might not be entirely off the table after all. Where then are these guides?
Hey, it's Young Lee! Oh, we've been looking for you everywhere. We thought you might have gone missing.
You're here.
So these are my guides. Well, well. They certainly...
Guides?
Oh, you poor innocent little creatures. The benevolent Lord of Geo has sold you to me, which means...
Sold us to you? Just what have you gotten
The situation is not quite as dire as that would sound. I ask only that you accompany my Adeptus friend on a tour of Liyue.
I would suspect that depends on how well you entertain.
entertain you?
Let us start with this Liyue harbor of which I have heard so much. Nowhere is quite so fascinating as a place teeming with little mortals.
How come this Adeptus sounds so different from what Paimon and Okay, we'll take care of it. Get ready to find out why they call Paimon the best travel guide in all of Tibet. Look! We've arrived at Liyue Harbor! Not only is it Tibet's busiest port, it's also the beating heart of Liyue. So, dear Madam Adeptus, where would you like to go first?
With humble fare and wine to sip, in comfort clothed and soul at ease, one eats, and all the...
So we're heading straight for the good stuff? Well, you're in luck, because Paimon's an expert when it comes to food. There are two main cooking styles in Liyue. Li cuisine, which is all about mountain delicacies, and Yue cuisine, which is centered on seafood. The most famous restaurants are Liuli Pavilion and Shinyue Kiosk. Oh, now Paimon's starting to drool. Yes, sir. Only option.
Both sound like excellent options to me. Are these the kind of...
Not exactly. Both Li cuisine and Yue cuisine are known, but don't you worry about that. Just think of it as Zhang Li's little treat. Come on, aren't you supposed to be pals with Hu Tao? I'm unsure we can afford to spend a little more of her mora at least. Hey, all Paimon wants is to provide our Adeptus with the best possible experience here. Don't you want that too?
Both certainly sound like worthy choices. Just now, though, I happened to see a porter pass this way. Where might individuals like him go to eat?
A hungry porter, huh? Oh! Paimon knows just the place! Yep. Nothing fancy schmancy there. Just tasty dishes made with simple ingredients in a variety of different styles. Most importantly, it's great value for money, too. No wonder everyone loves it, huh? Oh, and the owner
One mean restaurant. Yes, even the name.
Yippee! That's a great choice, too. Alrighty, let's head